Well, I guess I'll try to do the whole commentary thing here. I don't know if anyone's watching, but if you are, welcome to Durandal's dumb Deathstream. We are dropping on a pretty centered line here. Looks like a fog match, which could be kind of interesting. I'm going to drop somewhere that's kind of a little bit remote. Somewhere where I'm not going to find a lot of people right off the bat. This will do nicely. Pretty big fan of dropping in here. It usually serves me pretty well. So let's see what we can do. I always found that was kind of funny about playing first person on PUBG. The fact that you can still go third person when you're dropping in and look around to see if anyone's coming in with you. Which, I don't know, I feel like if you're going to be playing first person, it should probably restrict that as well. But, what the hell do I know? So we're just going to loot the area we've dropped in at. Got a tac stock right away. That'll be useful if I find an M416. Extended quick draw for an SMG. Actually, a Vector would be a nice thing to find right now with those two attachments. Handgun, suppressor, backpack. Finding attachments galore here, but no rifle. Or no SMG, or no anything. Well, at least we've got a pistol now. Already got some punk boots. There we go. Well, no, it's just a shotgun. But it's better than nothing, so we will take it. Still, though, probably going to be relying a lot more on the 1911 than I am the shoddy. Actually quite fond of the 1911, not so much in person, but in most games it tends to be a pretty solid gun, and PUBG is no exception. I always try to grab 7.62 when I find it with those revolvers, because I've got kind of a track record of finding AKs just about every match. Of course, since I've said that, this will be the match I don't find an AK. Oh, no, there we go. The obligatory AK. Also, grabbed myself a Molotov, which is a nice bonus. These houses never fucking have anything at the upper level. So since this is a fog match, sound is going to be a really important factor in this game. People aren't going to be able to see me at range, or at least not as well. So I'd like to try to find suppressors for stuff if I can. Right now I've only got a suppressed handgun, which is because I kinda have to get up close to tap people with the handgun anyway. I've checked this house already. What am I doing? That was some gunfire to my east. Did I check this up here? Yes, I did. The gunfire is this way, to my east. And they're towards the edge of the circle, so fuck that, I'm not going there. Maybe I'll peek into the warehouse here, see what I can see. If you're wondering why I didn't pick up the holographic sight, I happen to loathe them. I will use iron sights over a holographic sight at every opportunity. They just take up too much space, in my opinion. Got a compensator for my AK, that's not something I will argue with. Please fast. May have just heard some movement outside, which is not what I like to hear. So let's check the rest of this pretty quickly and then get the hell out. And a sickle for maximum communism. Since we are, of course, in Russia. I'm gonna grab this other AK just to deny it to anybody. And of course all the ammo that goes along with it. So we're just gonna move around checking like smallish compounds until we get towards the end of the game, then we'll find somewhere to hopefully hole up for a while or ride the edge of the circle. Ooh, that is gunfire to my east. I do not like that. Well, southeast anyway. We are going in the opposite fucking direction. Normally I'd be a lot more wary about skylining myself, but given that this is a fog match, I can take a few more risks. Depending on where the next circle goes, I may ditch my boots early because I want to minimize the sound impact. So if the next circle spawns in near me, I'm just going to go ahead and ditch them. That is exactly what I wanted to see. M416. Just going to stick all my attachments on this because as far as I'm concerned, the M416 is probably the best assault rifle in the game. And I know if anyone's actually watching this, some fucking asshole's gonna say, but what about the M16's accuracy? But as far as I'm concerned, the M16 is a completely different animal. It can't do full auto. The M416 can. And in the full auto role, nothing that's not a crate drop anyway beats out the M416 for accuracy and long-range touch. If I was planning on sniping people, yes, I would absolutely prefer an M16. But I have no scope, so I am perfectly happy with this. Vertical foregrip. That will actually allow me to take some further shots with this weapon. Level 2 helmet. Just gonna leave that flash hider for the SMG there. Because at this point, it's pretty much a case of why the hell would I want an SMG. That's an M16. Whew, this is a tough choice. Grabbing that widens my flexibility but limits me to one ammo type. And since I don't have that much in terms of 5.56, I think I'm gonna stick with the AK. If I had more 5.56, I would definitely go ahead and grab that M16, but I don't want to risk running myself out of ammo and finding myself in a bad spot. And that's another compensator I just found, which is perfectly fine. I'm absolutely okay with having both of my weapons compensated. I am in fact compensating for something. Compensating for the recoil of my big Pinor. Okay, so I am inside the new circle. I'm just gonna go ahead and ditch my boots and continue moving inwards. Would be very nice if I could find an optic and or a suppressor for my M416. These look like virgin houses. I don't think anyone has been inside them. Red dot, I will happily take that. The red dot and the holographic sight essentially do the same thing, except the... Ooh, that's an interesting... Do I want a cancer cannon? Nah, not in a fog match. Anyway, the red dot and the hollow sight essentially do the same thing, but the hollow sight doesn't let you see around it as much. It's bulky, it takes up a lot of your field of vision, and that's not really what we want. Not what I want, anyway. Other people are, of course, entitled to their opinion, but their opinion is wrong. At this point, I'd probably still take an SMG over the AK if I found one, just because, ooh. I'll grab that just to get it out of somebody else's hands. But yeah, just because the, I've got that suppressor in my inventory for the SMG, I'd happily take a suppressed SMG in a fog match over a second assault rifle. I only need one. Especially if it was a Vector. something that has a little bit more reach to it than the usual Uzi or ump or whatever. And yes, I'm aware it's a UMP, not an ump. But ump is a funny word. Level 2 vest, can't argue. Actually, I don't need any of this 9mm, it's taking up my inventory space. What I don't have is any first aid kits, and that's kinda bothering me a little bit. I do have ways to heal up, but I don't have a way to heal up quickly, which can be very bad. That is a 2x scope, which I am throwing on my M416. There's also a Tommy gun. As I said, I would take an SMG over a assault rifle, or a second assault rifle, because of all the attachments I have. But the catch here is that I can't really put a scope on a Tommy gun. That's kind of a deal breaker. Like, I can't even put a red dot on it. So I guess I'll stick with my AK for now. Or, you know what, maybe not. I don't need 2 assault rifles. It's fine. But I will keep the attachments. Gonna get to the point pretty soon where I will be encountering other people. Oh, there we go. First aid kit. That is good. I'm very glad I have one of those now. I don't need all these bandages. It's fine. If we've got to use that many bandages this late game, I'm dead anyway. Extended quick draw for my pistol. Never know. Could save my life in a pinch. Bunch of M16s. Oh, what am I doing with all this 7.62 ammo? I am an idiot. Dropped my AK ages ago. No wonder I had no space. You're probably all fucking laughing at me over there. Entirely too close. I just got out of that vehicle. They are coming my way. Oh, fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I've got a problem now. My best bet right now seems to be to wait for them to storm me. If I poke again, I'm a dead man. So. Too bad these stairs don't have doors on them. What I'm kind of hoping here is that I can wait it out and have the circle close in on those people. Some seriously heavy fighting going on to my north. But yeah, I can afford to wait it out here a little bit. I've got some healing items, and I am not too far from the new circle, so... That's the guys that were shooting at me earlier. I should make a bolt for it while they are distracted. One shot from a heavy caliber in just about any place, and I am dead. So, let's not have that happen. Need to get myself some hard cover here. I see a rock up ahead. I am concerned about people around these trees. Actually, stick towards the edge of the circle. I think that's probably the safer bet here. Really is hard to see a fucking thing in these fog matches. If I can get inside one of those apartment buildings with my Tommy gun. And I had that on single fire, and that got me killed. Whew. Yeah, probably shouldn't have forgotten about that. Well, that's all for now. I doubt I have time for more. No, I can probably swing one more. Don't know if I'll have time to finish it, but this is a more northernly drop, going to take us over the northeastern corner of the map. Not a fog match. It's slightly hazy, but it's certainly not a fog match. Where to drop? Had some luck with this place up here. Certainly give that a try. Or we could be a little bit ballsy and go to the apartments, which is what I think I'm going to do. Because I don't have a whole hell of a lot of time, and if I've got to end this early, I'd rather get some action in rather than just having to log off while I am hiding behind a tree or something. And naturally, I missed my drop by about a centimeter. It's fine, everything is, well, probably not fine, but you know. Jesus. Frying pan and an extended quick draw mag for a assault rifle. I'm fine with that. Ooh, that is close. That is entirely closer than I want it to be. I will pick up all of the tactical stocks. It will make me more tactical. Or something like that. Ooh, we're outside of the circle. Not entirely sure I like that, because that means I'm going to have to get away from school pretty early on. Which is not the safest thing in the world. But I'll roll with it if I gotta. I don't recall checking any of this. I guess I did though. Yeah, I did. There's no way anyone else could be in here with me. I would have heard them. That is a scar, and I am happy to take it. Toss my extended quick draw on it. definitely hearing footsteps. Somewhere beneath me, I think. Well, I've got a bit of time, or, well, not, only a little bit of time, so actually be a bit ballsy here and try to go on the offense. Also, just for the record, I meant to play this third person. I don't know why, or first person. I don't know why it keeps resetting it to third. Oh, there we go. That is a target. Well, I have no idea where the fuck that guy went, so I'm gonna make for the circle. There he is. I feel so very exposed right here. Oh my god. This is probably the hill I die on here. Well, fuck whoever that was. Very few people left, considering the stage in the game. We're only on the second circle, closing down to the third, and we've only got 34 lives. That's pretty rare. Not necessarily rare, but unusual. Make that 33. Dropped right the fuck in front of me. That's a vehicle I'm hearing. Distant, though. Oh, there it is. That's fucking horrible. There is absolutely nothing about this situation that is good. I've also got to get going, so I'm just going to run towards the gunfire and hopefully score a kill or two. Oh, there we go. Yep, saw that coming. Anyway, it was fun. See you guys around.